Great, welcome back. We're inside of Pages in the iWork suite, and today we're covering the menu option for format. And as I've stated in the Insert menu, Insert through View are tools that are built into the shortcut icons and also into the inspector. I'm going to go over these quickly, but rest assured, as we start building documents, you will learn how to use a lot of these functions. And between this and the advanced tutorial series, you will learn how to use every function built into the Pages application. So the format menu is pretty much the same as most spreadsheets and word processing applications. There are a couple other neat little features inside of here, but we'll jump right in. The format menu, first piece, obviously, is the fonts, which allow us to show the fonts menu. If we click here, we'll get the fonts palette that opens up, and we can change our fonts to various kinds of fonts. And as you can see here, we can see the preview of those fonts. We can also add strike-throughs, doubles, colors. We'll get into this at a later time in all these features. Some of these features are advanced. We have the typeface, and we also have the size of the font. And you can search for fun fonts like a felt marker. We'll do felt, and there we go. It found marker felt. And there we go. It's now marker felt. We can change it to wide and change the font. So again, that is the fonts formatting font. That is the show fonts. In this case, the bold was turned on. These are all pretty self-explanatory. We have bold, italic, underline, strike through, outline. The same thing as used in, like, say, Microsoft Word. Making text bigger and smaller. A lot of times you'll see me as I'm creating a document on here and showing you how to make something look a little more professional. You'll see me using these shortcut keys, the Apple plus and the Apple minus, to make something bigger or smaller. So in this case, this is kind of small. We have the Apple and the plus, and you'll see the format is blinking, and the reason why it is because I'm using that make bigger. As I hit the plus there, that will blink because I'm using that shortcut, and it's letting me know I'm changing the formatting. So let's go back. Text. Did we cover everything? Oh, let's go back in and tightening and ligature baseline, capitalization. This is how you can make something all caps. I can select this here, go File, Format, Text, Capitalization, all caps, and everything is turned into capitalization. And you can make it all small, lowercase, and whatnot. So great little features inside here. Tracking. Tracking. We can tighten and loosen that. But we'll get into that. That is an advanced feature. Text. We have the alignment, and as I've said before, all these things are inside the inspector. We have alignment icons here. Some people find the visual icons a little bit easier. It is located inside your format menu, and there are shortcuts on how to align text, justify text, aligning tables, increasing and decreasing the indentation levels. And I think you're going to like this because it's all built into little slide bars here, which some people find a little bit easier to use. Formatting, if we've put in a table, you have all the selections for formatting a table. If I go through all these right now, this would probably turn into a hour video as I explain what each one of these buttons do. But as I move through the tutorials and through the advanced tutorials, we'll get into very specifics on how to format tables and get things to look just the way you want them to look on paper, how to add rows and remove rows, distribute things, and how to fill in different cells, going up and down and whatnot. Chart, pretty much the same thing as table, but once you put a chart in and you want to edit that chart or edit the data that's going into the chart, we can do that there. This will probably be, we will be covering how to put a chart into a document, but data editing and that sort of thing will probably be covered in the advanced tutorials. So again, we have a formatting and putting tick marks in and showing labels and whatnot. Shape, how to smooth and sharpen paths. I will do shapes, basic shapes in this course, but advanced shapes and making edible shapes and masking and that sort of thing will probably be done in the advanced series. Text box, again, linking text boxes, that will make total sense in just a short while. When we start creating a document, I'll show you how to make text flow from one page onto another page, kind of like a newspaper. The story may start at the beginning, and you can very easily link that to the last page and have the story continue there. Image, how to reduce media. File size, very important piece. This is a tool in the format menu that a lot of people overlook. If you've ever created a presentation and you've been dragging images from maybe Google image search into a PowerPoint or Keynote presentation, and all of a sudden you save that presentation. It turns out to be hundreds of megabytes, and you didn't realize that you've grabbed all these large media file sizes. This is a great way of reducing the file size of an image and making it smaller, so it's a little bit easier to print and transport, especially if you're emailing it or putting it on a flash drive or whatnot. Copying styles, much like editing and pasting styles that I showed in an earlier video. You can see the familiar keystrokes here where we have the Apple C and the Apple V, but they're adding in one more keystroke of the Alt or the Shift to copy styles. That is basically, you can copy this style here. We could go to Format, Copy Paragraph Style, and I could go down here and I could select this, and I could, let's change the date. Format, I could paste Paragraph Style, and see, as you can see here, it's changed that and it's copied the same style up here. So a great little format feature for moving styles around on your document. Create a new paragraph style from the selection. You can select a paragraph, and we are going to be covering all this and importing styles in the advanced series, but you can select a paragraph style and save that. A great little feature. Masking with shapes. All these pictures here have an edit mask, and if I click edit mask, you can see the actual picture is a little bit gray. There's a little opacity here. You can see the image shape, but I could actually just bring this mask out. I can make it in smaller. You can see now the picture is kind of, there's some opacity there. It's hidden behind there. If I click outside of there, that's the mask. That's the piece like like a mask on a face. When I click inside here, I'm moving the mask around, but if I go to edit mask, I can slide the castle around inside there. It just show a little piece of a picture. But I will cover that at a later time. So rest assured, we will be doing this even in the basics course. It's a very easy and fun thing to learn how to use. Instant Alpha, and remove Instant Alpha, we have to click inside of a picture to get that. I will cover this later on, but Instant Alpha will allow us to bring a color out of a document that we don't like. Let's say we don't like the white here. We pull this, we can see that little cloud there disappearing, and I'm deleting that out. So I'm going to go ahead and click this and accept the changes to this. Now let's see if I can slide this over. As you can see here, we've kind of taken that out. It's like erasing it out, and we can see through that image. So this is really powerful if you want to layer images and create all new images. So great, powerful tool. This previously Instant Alpha was only available through programs like Photoshop, very expensive high-end photo editing programs, but it's built into not only Pages, but it's also built into Preview. So if you haven't taken the Preview tutorial, go swing on over and sign up for that tutorial, and you'll learn how to remove color from images. A powerful feature. So reapply defaults to a section. If we've changed the style format to something, we can go back here and change the reapply the defaults to a whole section. So if we change, let's say let's go down here to the text. If we have changed this the styles in here, we could go back and reapply the defaults to that section. So that's the default fonts and the default font size and styles and colors and whatnot. In advanced, there's some great options in the advanced feature, and we may use a couple pieces of this even in the basics tutorial, but most of these will be covered in the advanced section when we create master slides and things like that in Keynote, and we'll be creating themes for the template chooser and saving those to a templates folder. So advanced will be covered in the advanced section. So join us for the next tutorial, and we cover a range.